Friends, welcome back to Penny for the Soul. Today I'm going to be speaking about books. But before books, I'm going to be telling you the story begins with something called Jumblelaya. Now, Jumblelaya is a new concept. It is supporting and funding the Bookworm children's library movement in Goa. Jumblelaya is a thrift store where people, well-meaning people have given their pre-loved clothes, shoes, toys, and which Jumblelaya is able to sell at throwaway prices. There is a second bookstore called Burrow, where by the dozens you have pre-loved books which you can get for even 50 rupees and 100 rupees. Now this money goes to fund Bookworm. And Bookworm is this fascinating 20-year-old initiative started by Sujata Noronha in Goa, which has children's libraries across the state. They also has a mobile van which is part of the outreach program where they are able to take books to regions in Goa where children from the economically weaker sections reside. So sit back and enjoy this story. So I am in this pretty place in this village called Nura in North Goa. Very green village, and Jumblelaya. Lovely word, Jumblelaya. So Jumblelaya is Bookworm's jumble and thrift shop, which is a permanent thrift shop because in order to raise funds, because the Bookworm activity is in the social sector and they need funds all the time to run Bookworm. So they used to do 3-day jumble sales once a year. But then this is so much more sustainable. They thought of this wonderful idea of having a permanent vastu. So it's got a balkav, as we say, the balcony in Konkani. So in that balkav area, you got a whole lot of stuff like, see now this is some toys at 30 rupees and something else at pick 4 for 50 toys and these are clothes. And I'm going to stop here and Rakesh, just give us a guided tour now. Yeah.
Sure. So where we are standing right now, this is the household section. You have all kinds of curios out here. They're all, whatever you see in Jumblelaya, they're all donated by people.
Okay. And such pretty things.
Yeah. At times even I wonder, how could they have the heart to give away such things?
But then they are thinking well of Bookworm. Yeah.
For a cause.
For a cause.
It's all for a cause.
Yeah.
So you have little things out here, and whatever sales we do out here, the final money goes to Bookworm for their outreach program.
That's it. So these are again from people's cupboards, and it was lying there, but they have given it away.
Right.
Yeah. Wonderful, and some seem like family heirlooms.
Heirlooms, indeed. Indeed. And this, for instance, I don't think we'll get any more unless in some thrift shop it's the Queen's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Something from the royalty.
Well, yeah.
Some platinum jubilee or something.
Yes, it is.
Queen
Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth platinum.
Wow. Amazing. You just spoke about pricing.
Yeah.
So I see that the prices are very friendly. Right. So what's the logic behind that?
See, the logic behind this is these are all pre-loved things.
Yeah.
Okay, some people have loved them dearly and they have given it to us so that they go into some good hands.
Yeah.
So we are not doing things for money, it's not for business, it's for a cause.
Yeah.
And that cause is the Bookworms outreach program.
That's right.
So, it should be affordable, and people who come here, we want them to make memories. It's not just buy things like they do in any other shop.
Yeah.
And as I said again, it's for a cause.
Wonderful. I thought this wall hanging was permanent. So the wall hangings are also up for sale. Oh, nice.
I think other than me, everything else here is for sale.
Except you, everything is for sale. That's a good one. Oh, God, look at that.
So,
paintings and
here we have all artwork.
Artworks. Yeah.
In fact,
so Rakesh, you were saying this is the this is the clothing section.
Clothing section for women and children.
Okay.
So there are again very reasonably priced. To tell you the truth, they're all at 200 each.
200 rupees each. My gosh.
So
that's absolutely throwaway prices.
Yes, indeed. here you have saris and trousers and
Yeah,
you know,
like that got my dupattas for 50 rupees. Dupattas, women should make a note of this. So this is all children's kurtas and all.
Yes.
And they're
That's all
looking
ethnic wear.
looking one better than the other. What is it? 100 rupees each.
these are 100
Yeah,
each.
yeah, nice, nice.
And anything else that you see on this
Yeah.
platform, they're all for 50 each.
Yeah. This is the men's section.
Yes,
so we
this is
did
the
women's and now this is
section.
men's.
Yeah. So here you have all men's clothing, blazers,
Pants,
ethnic
jeans,
wear.
shorts, large. Wow. You have jeans for 250, trousers 200, shorts 150, blazers 500. Wonderful. Yeah. Happy that people have opened their hearts and donated
Yes.
all of this so that Bookworm gets some help. Look at those pair of brown shoes, they look brand new. Like we saw the Bookworm thrift store Jumblelaya, and now it's a Burrow Seconds bookstore, which is just opposite. If that is Jumblelaya there, then this is Burrow's Seconds bookstore. So all people who have donated their pre-loved books, they are all stored here in this lovely vastu. If we have met Rakesh already, and this Santoshi.
Yeah.
Santoshi, you need to smile. So Santoshi is just 1 day old in Bookworm. Yeah.
And doing a good job.
Yeah.
Day one, she sold 2 books.
No, good. Keep it up. So this is we are now in terms of sections.
We have a book for everyone kind of a thing. Here you have the children's section, non-fiction, and there you have the fiction there.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
these are children's books, non-fiction, and then fiction, children's books, fiction. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And at very, very friendly. The more serious, like finance and management books. So you got.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yeah, like in all the Bookworm, libraries, the labeling is so perfect. Memoirs, trauma and abuse. You have biographies. Wow, biographies. What is this? Biographies again. A lot of biographies. So there's a wonderful book on Nehru. That's his autobiography. Whether it's that Jumblelaya, which is across the road, or Burrow's Seconds bookstore, it's so important that people in Goa come to these two wonderful vastus and open their purse strings a little so that they can pick up lovely pre-loved books and clothes and toys so that money can go in running Bookworm, the organization, and can make empower children all over Goa.
Of course you can. Yes, slowly, try slowly. Yeah, hold.
These are your teachers from Bookworm.
Yes.
Huh?
Can you
Now explain to me, na?
Explain each
Right?
one what the
So there's
sections they
Sujata, who's what? She teaches you how to be creative.
Yes.
Huh? Then Geeta, she's strict, is it? She's firm. Huh? And Lalita is happy. Then
readers theatre?
you said that you showed me these chess books,
Yes.
right? Yeah. And then who Shivans, who are your chess champions? These two. What is your name? Adit. And your name? Aniket. So you are the two chess champions in the group. Why do you like chess, Adit?
It helps our brain.
It what?
It helps our brain.
It tests your brains.
Yes.
And that makes you sharper.
Yes.
Then by playing chess, you are good in maths in school.
Yes.
Huh? Your maths has improved.
Yes.
We don't know yet. School has just started.
तो देन आपको चेस क्यों अच्छा लगता है बोलो?
क्योंकि वो अच्छा दिमाग को अच्छा करता है.
दिमाग को टेस्ट करता है. हाँ. और आप कौन सी कक्षा में हो?
हाँ?
आप कौन सी कक्षा में हो कि कौन सी क्लास में हो?
Fifth.
5th. आप 5th में हो. 5th में हो. And you go to which school?
Holy Spirit.
Holy
Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit, Madgaon.
Yes.
And you also in Holy Spirit.
Yes.
You're in which class?
7th.
Seventh.
7th.
Yes.
Okay. This must be your favorite section, no? Comics.
Yes.
This is a favorite section.
And family books.
And
Family books. Based on the families.
yeah,
Some are real stories.
they are.
Some are real stories, some are fictions.
Yeah. Oh, nice. But y'all enjoy comics the most, is it? So have you all read these?
I did, yes. I read.
So now tell me what is your tell me your favorite comics. What's that? Wolverine. Huh? So you like even the action comic?
मैंने पढ़ा है Superman.
Superman. You like Hager the Horrible?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Why do you like Hager the Horrible?
They are funny also.
They are funny.
Plane flew across the sky.
And the car drive across the city.
Beautiful. The car drove across the city.
How can a boat? How can a boat just walk? It can't walk. It doesn't land.
That's true, darling girl, but we're not saying board, boat.
Nibble, nibble, munch, munch. Nibble, nibble, munch. Nibble, nibble, munch, munch. A tortoise for lunch. And I really ate the shell too.
Really? Have you read this one before? So you know what's coming up?
So good afternoon, Sujata. So nice to catch up with you. Yesterday and today. So like I said, my very first question is 20 years of Bookworm. That's a long journey. So what were the objectives to begin with? Those many years back.
I mean, simple, but in hindsight, everything makes sense. Nah? But 20 years back, it was just an almost naive, innocent attempt at saying more children need access to books, more children need a space where, their voice can be heard, they have choice, agency. And so that really compelled me to set up a library, knowing the kind of joys that reading can bring and that all children deserve. So really simple, almost timid expectations when we first began.
So in 20 years, when you look back at 20 years, do you think many of those objectives have been fulfilled?
Surpassed, no? Because the objective was really create this small space and imagine it as a walk-in space. And I think what Bookworm now does is, I don't know, 100 times more.
Yeah.
And the joy has remained the same.
Yeah.
Of course, the physical work and the mental work is also increased so many fold. But the excitement of what possibilities libraries can do for children, I think that's not dimmed even a little bit in 20 years. And that's, for me, primarily because I continue to work with children and the whole team works directly with children. And children bring that back to us in our work. So, way surpassed objectives. Wow. Just lovely to be able to say that. Yeah. Thanks for that question, Rahul. Yeah.
No, really happy that your philosophy has always been high on inclusivity, all the time. And one of the projects that I really admire is this outreach to economically weaker sections of society, So your van goes with books once a week or whatever the frequency. So how much is that close to your heart, this outreach, this kind of outreach?
I feel the outreach work of Bookworm is, in some ways the breadth of the organization, like the life breadth. That's what I mean by the breadth of the organization, because what is the point of a library collection if children are not, actively accessing it and using it and making requests for different kinds of books, and therefore bringing that vibrancy that any work needs. And the outreach, really completes something for us, because otherwise we are stationed in physical places, and then it's only those who are mobile enough to come to those spaces get access to Bookworm's libraries, right?
That's right.
So this drive to actually go where children are, and often it does happen that where we choose places to go where possibly that child on their own with the parents' lives the way they are will not have the affordance to come to us.
Yeah.
So it does magical things actually on both sides. It gives us purpose because we are reaching out to children, but meeting children, on their home turf, and actually listening to them, learning how they are responding to books, also gives us that breath of life and thinking back. So I feel, why have we continued? Why have we grown our outreach work? Not from only that magnanimous position that we are reaching out, but also that reaching out is giving us something back. And I find that reciprocity, which is such a important tenet of any relationship, is really what has sustained Bookworm. That we get as much as we give.
Wonderful.
So I think that's why we keep doing it. But yeah, you're right. The philosophy right from the beginning is access to all.
Yeah.
So if you can't come, I have to come to you.
I'll come to you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sujata.
Thanks, Rahul.
All the
It's been
best.
a joy.
God
Thank
bless.
you.
God bless.
Bye.
This is for 3 to 6 year old child can come over here and access book. Between 7 to 9 years old can access the light orange. Between 10 and 13 year old children can access the yellow color coded books. Then we have 14 and plus, they can access dark orange and white color code. For a very small junior child, if they want to read, we have board books which we have kept here. At the moment, it's not board books is only because books have gone to schools.
Yeah. But you got this stuff like the squawking, talking parrot, and colors. Get ready for school colors and stuff like that.
We have non-fiction books.
Even comics. Wonderful. You got comics. So you got the Amar Chitra Katha. You got Drona, Lal Bahadur, Shastri, books we grew up on. Lokmanya Tilak. Yeah, we were lucky that our parents got us these books and literally formed our foundation of Indian history and culture.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm so happy to see this. This is Jawaharlal Nehru. Oh, lovely.
And over here, if anybody wish to read in other languages, we have a section over here which offers them to read either in Hindi, Marathi, Urdu. And
Urdu also. Where is Urdu? Oh, wow.
Here.
How nice is that? Mashallah.
Yes. And we have some couple of books, like I said before, in bilingual. That also gives you exposure to
English and
other
Hindi.
culture also.
Yeah. So nice. Nice.
So our team over here comes every Saturday to this site at 4 o'clock, and the children will come over here. They will return their books, and then they borrow books from this van of their choice, and our team over here will record those books in a register. Apart from that, our team also does some activities for the children so that they can engage with the collection, they can listen to the stories, they can do many more. So we have Jennifer today who will be doing a read aloud for the children.
Jennifer, you're going to read aloud to the children. I hope you know that. She's smiling away. Jennifer is what, 2 months old in Bookworm?
Yeah.
2 months.